with another episode of the Trey Take. I understand it's kind of been a while since we've had one of these posted. Some COVID conflicts kind of put that to hold, but we're okay now and we're back again, and great to be back. I'm back again here with head coach of the women's soccer team, Gary Kagiavas. He's been on the episode once already, but this is kind of a special episode of the Trade Take. I know usually I talk to coaches about the upcoming season and kind of how COVID has put a halt to their season and kind of made some challenges, but this is kind of a special episode that's going to affect the Edinboro community and affect the Edinboro campus as well. So Coach, I really appreciate you being on here again, and to be honest, how you been and how you doing so far?
Trey, for the amount of work we got to do with COVID related issues and practices and when we can train, when we can't train, it's actually been really, really, really busy, believe it or not. Recruiting's also been a challenge because games are happening, then they're not happening, then right. We're halfway down and they cancel the game. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge, but it's all good over here.
It's good to hear, Coach. And, I know I talked to you earlier in the semester about, your team and stuff like that. And hopefully we get to see you play and stuff like that. But kind of going into what we're really here to talk about is, you're a part of something great here and you're trying to, develop something that's going to, help students that come onto campus. And it's called the Boro Brood. And, a lot of people not sure what kind of that is, but I'm going to let you explain that here in a second. But how did you come up with the Boro Brood and how did you guys kind of think of that?
So Trey, we do some exit interviews with some of the players, and in the past, there was a common thread with these awesome dormitories that we have. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful, right?
Right.
But they're like a hotel room. You go in, you use your key, and then you don't need to come out unless you're going to class or have dinner or whatever it is. And so the kids felt like when they were leaving, that they were just leaving a room. They weren't really leaving friendships and relationships, which I thought a university is about growing as a person, meeting people and stuff like that. And these rooms were quite isolating. So I'd come up with this idea a while ago. It involves student engagement. And as we were adding pieces to it, we included athletics. Now, one of the things that athletics really does is it creates a family, it creates people you can count on that you need. And so that's how the concept came about, a house. And within the house, having all the family members in there that you need. And so we came up with the word brood. I created my own single word called Boro Brood, which means the Boro family. In Scottish, brood means king, right? So we've created this Boro family, and each house will have a family of its own. So, and that's the concept. People understanding that when you need help and you need support, which is really the Gen Z generation needs support, need to know that there are people available. So that's how we came up with this concept.
And I think you hit it right on the head right there is, Generation Z kind of needs that support coming into this. And I know it's a new experience when you come into college and, some freshmen don't really know how to react and, how to get that transformation over. And it's great to hear that you're trying to make a change and kind of going into it. Kind of what is Boro Brood? I know you spoke briefly about it, how we're building a Boro family, but kind of what is it?
So Boro Brood allows us to put all the support services in the dorm room. So academic support here at the university is going to have peer mentors and academic success people in the dorms. The athletics family, so soccer will be in one house, football will be in another house. So all their recruits that they are, and all their kids that are second year sophomores are going to live in that house. And then you're going to have a professor, a faculty member that is fun, energetic, caring, going to be affiliated to that house. And then the police have decided to that they would like to be a part of this because they're trying to build their relationship with the students. And so each house will have an officer that if the kids have any questions or any concerns that they can talk to. And then finally, I've created a bunch of mentors. And the mentors are doctors, lawyers, PA, PT, FBI members, real estate, in every part of our community, teachers.
Right.
And these mentors, we're going to create a list, and it's going to be on the Boro Brood webpage. And if you are interested in doing real estate, then you can always email that person.
Right.
Again, he's going to be part of it. Most of them are alumni, Trey. And you won't believe how easy it was to ask an alumnus to be a part of this, and they feel like they can contribute and help these kids to come back. So again, within the concept, even just think about the academic support. We had kids go to the library and they meet Johnny and they really like Johnny. And then the next time they go and they meet Jim, but Jim's not as nice as Johnny, and then they don't go back again. You know, but now you will have one person in your dorm that you can approach for academic help and support. If that doesn't work, you'll go see the faculty member who's part of the house, and they will steer you or guide you in the right direction, right? Athletics plays a big part in the student engagement part of it. So let's say you're in the football house and football has a game that night. Maybe they can, you know, convince the kids in that dorm to come to and support them, right? I mean, I was going around trying to get some kids to come and support our women's basketball team. I think they were playing in the PSAC finals about a month ago. No, that's a lie, a year ago. I apologize. And I found how many kids didn't really even know that we were playing that night.
Right.
So then I went and did some research, and I found that there were millions of events available to the kids, but they come in an email. They're all stacked on top of each other, and nobody's reading them.
Right.
So Boro Brood's going to have 3 events per semester, and each event is geared around teams. So I'm giving you a long answer to a short question.
No, this is good. This is kind of what the people want. It's better coming from you than it is from me, let me tell you.
So each house, we have several houses: the McDonald house, the Wallace house, the Bruce house, the Campbell house, Stewart house. Each house has a color. Each house has branding that's affiliated to the house. Each house has a mascot and a nickname. So we have the Druids, we have the Sorcerers, we have the Providers, we have the Protectors, we have the, you know, the Warriors. And so with all of that stuff, when we are going to do those events, again, 3 in the fall and 3 in the springtime, the teams will come together, the houses will come together. We will have some fun, and we will compete, hopefully, and then go from there. So the thought process for the fall is that we host a regatta on campus. We'll provide stuff to build a raft,
right?
And then they got to go across the lake, change with teammates, and then their teammates will come back, you know. And during that day, and this is already scheduled for the Saturday of Labor Day. So like 10 a.m. we'll have a DJ there. We'll have some Gatorade Flip Cup. We'll have some cornhole competitions. We may even have a dance contest, whatever we can do for that day.
Right.
We'll do the regatta. And then the Van Houten is going to have a grill out right there, you know, burgers and hot dogs and stuff like that. So it'll be a full event, full day.
Right. And
then maybe that night, if I can get this done, is have somebody at the pit there, you know, behind Van Houten, maybe get a one-man musician and kind of spend the day there, the evening, while we sit around the fire and do some stuff like that. I'm still working on that part of it.
No, but it sounds like you have a great opportunity here to affect so many people that are coming to Edinboro campus. And, you know, this is kind of like a support system for every student that, you know, maybe they don't know how to react or how to, you know, interact with other people to make new friends. And is that kind of the goal of this, is to, you know, get people out of their comfort zone and to, you know, be on a team and kind of just interact with everybody else?
So to be fair, I found that a lot of people don't know anybody else within their dorm, right? And now if we have a common goal, there's a bigger picture to Boro Brood, right? So the biggest picture of all is that, you know, the kids coming into Edinboro now have to be a 3-0. Right. So academics matters. And we're always trying to get our kids to come in here, go to school for 4 years and get out. And so by providing the academic support in the dorm, that's one of the things that we're trying to achieve. The second part of it is every kid's GPA in that dorm will count towards the house's GPA. So We are going to code them according to their house.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the semester, we're going to produce the school with the highest GPA.
Mm-hmm.
And we have two massive trophies. One, we're going to put in Pogue. One, we're going to put in Van Houten.
Mm-hmm.
The team's colors, ribbons and representing the school and the colors, and put up a big sign and say, congratulations to the academic winners of fall 2020. You know what I mean? And so, and then Van Houten has said that as a reward, they would have some kind of function for them to say, hey, congratulations, this is a good job. And, for the academic. So creating that environment that you're actually really competing academically. So the fun stuff is the regatta. The fun stuff is homecoming. There's another event that goes on campus here, the Highland Games. That maybe that's another way to get them introduced to stay here, during a couple of weekends. I want to talk about another event. It's called Pack the Pogue, and it's got to do with esports. Esports, we have an esports theater room here. And so the teams are going to compete on Fridays against each other. Our communications department is going to have kids commentating, the communications major students commentating on the matches prior to, during, and after, and then they're going to get graded on this. It's also going to be televised every Friday. So we're going to pack the Pogue and have all the houses come to Pogue and watch Wallace House compete against Stewart House and Campbell House compete against Bruce House. And we're going to do this for about 7-8 weeks. And again, that's another way to have people at least support their house and build relationships.
Is that sticking with Pack the Pogue, is there a way for these teams to earn points is this going to be a way for them to earn points for their teams or for their house? And, is that the way leading up to them winning that big trophy?
So the plan is to have standings. We'll present the standings some way. I haven't figured that one out yet, but after every week's event, there's going to be standings posted and people can go on there. And then at the end, the top 4 will go to a semifinal and a final the following week. So yes, there is kind of a competition in that. I'm hoping it's going to be 2 girls and 3 guys because it has to be an odd number.
Right.
And the game's going to be Smash Brothers, and it's going to be every Friday.
Oh, okay. Coach, I mean, it sounds like a great opportunity, and, kind of getting into it, I want everybody to know, when do you intend to start the Boro Brood, and, where can people actually find this? So, before all this starts to happen, everybody can sign up and kind of, get a feel for what it's going to be like.
So Boro Brood right now has an Instagram account and has a Twitter account.
Okay.
And we are going to have, we're going to have a website that's going to run through the university. But those are the 3 things right now. They said for TikTok, but I'm not too good at TikTok, so I'm out. I'm out on that one. But, so it starts fall of 2021, which is next fall.
Right.
And we've been planning this for a while. And, the group coming in will actually be the pioneers of this.
Oh, okay.
Because we didn't have that many freshmen come in this year.
Right.
Because of COVID. And so whoever comes in has to be, they have to be part of this. And so once they're in their dorms, then athletics is going to start, making sure that they gel and they meld into a house. And then obviously after the Saturday, when we have this day, the regatta day, hopefully they'll know more about each other. And you know what I mean? So all those events. Another one is in the wintertime, we're going to have we call it the Snowflake Shuffle. We're going to build an obstacle course across the road from Towers there.
Okay.
With snow.
Yeah.
And we're going to have 3 guys and 3 girls and try and get tires, tires that you do tubing with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so the guys it'll be a relay race and they'll have to they'll tow the girl and they'll, go over the mountains and whatever through a tunnel or whatever it is that we make there. And just so that we can embrace our winter, maybe have some hot chocolate again at that time from Van Houten and coffee and tea and, and just get a DJ again. Why not? Right. Anytime you can have music, it's fun. Right.
Exactly.
And so that's another concept that we're planning on for the springtime. So look, university is supposed to be the best time of your life, right?
Right.
It's supposed to be when you grow as a person the most.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be where you decide what you like and what you don't like, where you make mistakes and you can fix them.
Right.
You know, because in real life, things get a lot worse, right? And so the other concept is that people have to buy in it. So you're responsible for your own happiness, Trey, right? And if you don't want to be a part of this, you don't have to. But I think when you're willing to give up a little bit of yourself and willing to take everybody else's stuff in, it becomes exciting and different. And I think life then opens up a lot more doors for you. So I'm hoping Boro Brew does that for a lot of our students.
Right. Coach, to be honest with you, I know I'm out of here after this year, but you're making me want to stay for an extra year, just trying to be a part of this. I got to admit to you, it's such a great opportunity for kids to kind of get out of their comfort zone and be a part of a team. Because maybe some, you know, like you talked about life, sometimes you can fix what you messed up. And, you know, some kids have that regret that they were never part of a team, or why are they doing this? And, you know, why are they getting good grades? I know everybody wants to get good grades to get a diploma, but, you know, when you're a part of something like this kind of gives you an opportunity to show kind of what you can do as a person and how you can come together as a team and how you can come together as like a house just to build up your academics, but also be a part of a team that is going to win something that matters here. And, you know, I got to give you credit. This is a lot of, you've thrown a lot at us, and I hope it comes out to be successful. And I think it really will be, just because of the support and, you know, the athletes and the faculty that you have coming. It just sounds like a great opportunity. And why wouldn't you want to be a part of it?
Trey, I'll finish off by saying, I've asked faculty members, not one has said no. I've asked the athletic department, they're on board. I've gone to people across campus, the communications department. Jim Wirtz has been a rock star. I mean, I've asked admissions. This is an awesome, awesome place. It really is an awesome, you've been here long enough. You know what I'm talking about.
I agree.
And I think this way we can make it awesome for everybody if they just willing to be a part of it. And I think that part, you know, it's up to them.
Right. And to be honest with you, like you said, I've been here long enough. The support that this campus has and the support that the community has, it's just, you can't match it at all. And I think that's why you're going to be so successful with this. And Coach, I really appreciate you just being on here and explaining it to us. And guys, anybody that's watching this and who are going to watch this, please reach out. I will tag the Twitter and the Instagram when we put this video out. It's a great opportunity for you to come out and, you know, meet new people, but also be a part of a team that's, it's going to make a big difference here on this campus. So, Coach, I really appreciate you taking the time, and just want to wish you and your family a happy holiday.
Thank you, Trey, man. It's always been a pleasure. You've been great for our program and our school. Thank you for all you do for us.
I appreciate that, Coach. Thank you.